What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Beast, and we back with another reaction. I told y'all. Now look, today I told you I ain't just doing music. I'm doing everything. So look, today we got the Gills Arena. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Gills Arena. I rock with Club 520. I rock with all those little podcasts, especially talking sports and stuff like that. So look, today we got the Gills Arena. This is them at All Star Weekend. It's the Rich Paul, and I guess they were talking about Bronny and his clip based on the title, but I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen the clip. I ain't seen that podcast. Like, I ain't seen that particular episode. So, hey, first time reaction. So, let's see what, Rich Paul got to say. But look, if you've been messing with the reaction, hey, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Hey, leave it down in the comment what you want me to react to next. You know what I'm saying? If you got something like, hey, Beast, I seen this, such and such, you should react to this. Or I seen this episode, you should react to that. Like, let me know. You know what I'm saying? But look, let's get right into it. Says Rich Paul on Gills Arena. Shout out Gills Arena.
Discourse. I know you see all the narratives out there. Do you think Bronny will win over his haters with the way that he's been playing?
I think, not
This
to
Rich
more
Paul,
so making about
y'all didn't know
Bronny.
that's
I
what he
just
looked
think
like.
about when you talk about development, right? And when you talk about opportunity, the problem we got, I see Rashad make a lot of hating comments when he's on the show. But the problem that we got is,
Yo, he snuck that one in there.
most people don't understand.
Hey,
and
Rashad
this
definitely
equates
be
to
hating.
the people out there in your life as well. When you get your opportunity, in most cases, you're underdeveloped, right? Think about it. When you get your opportunity, in most cases, you're underdeveloped.
That's facts.
In the NBA, the issue is those opportunities don't come around multiple of times. So when you see a young man leaving college to go and play in the league, what he's betting is, I'm going to be ready when I get my opportunity, right? And in most cases, that's not the case. Now, then you talk about, well, I'm comparing a name of somebody to somebody who has been proven consistently for several years. And when you equate that with just the human psychology of, I'm doing bad, so I want you to do bad too. You put all that into the middle of the table, and
Facts.
you get that negative energy, right? But now put your own children in that position, right? Take sports out of it. The opportunities in life don't come to you often. You have to be ready. Most people can't say, when a conversation came my way, I was actually ready to do things, because I take myself, for example. There was no opportunity for me. It was told to me there was no opportunity. My readiness came from the way I was able to think at that moment. So in that exact moment, you know what I said? I don't need a title. I don't need a position. I don't need a high salary. I'm gonna make something for myself, right? But most people would have been like, nah, I'm good, or I'm getting it already. I don't need that. You get what I'm saying? And so I put it, we represent a lot of guys in the league, whether they've been in the league 6, 7 years, or whether they've been in the league 6, 7 months. It always goes back to, are you prepared when your opportunity arises? And it may just come from a situation as simple as jogging to the scorer's table to go into the game. Not walking, like jogging, because
Now look, chat, what he's saying is facts though. Like, a lot of people, they be like kinda, wishing and hoping for some of these opportunities and shit, but look, they don't even be ready for it. And then when they do get they name, especially like talking to NBA in particular, how many NBA busts have we seen? Like, all right, such and such player, we thought he was gonna be the GOAT. He get into the NBA, bro got 2 left feet, or he just ain't really trying, or he always injured, or just it be so many things that come up. So hey, what he's speaking is facts for sure.
I want to get in, or a chase and run through. It don't have to be you scoring 30 points in the game. Just understanding that there's no garbage time in the NBA will get you your next opportunity. It ain't about, because for me, I recruit guys all the time. Most guys that score 30 in college, they don't really do anything in the NBA. It's the opposite, right? It's flipped. So, you can't never worry about what somebody has to say, because that's gonna be part of it. And obviously, you guys have a show to do, and there's an entertainment aspect to it. But you just got to allow yourself to continue to put yourself in position to where the next opportunity is given. And Bronny's foundation of who he is as a human being is going to continue to allow that.
Well, I'm the one that's saying let him be the 55th pick, right?
Yeah.
Let him be the 55th pick. Let him grow.
Chad, I feel like he still ain't really answered like what he said. He asked him, is Bronny ready? But I mean, I guess he gave it. That's like a, but that's like an open ass answer, ain't it, Chad? What the hell?
I feel, I understand NBA minutes are NBA minutes, but he needs the reps, right?
In the G League, absolutely.
He needs more reps. So my thing is, so we talked about it the other day, and I was like, let him play his uninterrupted G League minutes, and then when their season is over, bring him up, right? Let him go on the road, let him get his bumps out, let him just play through mistakes. This is the plan for him, because we did the same thing with KJ. KJ went down there was a plan for you to let him get that, because his freshman year was interrupted at SC. It was interrupted because of health reasons, this, that, and the third. Trying to get your feet wet within the season, it's tough for a coach to implement
For anybody.
freshmen, for one.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So he's behind the 8 ball, so to speak, but he's in a good position now that you guys have put him in with the G League thing, just letting him play 40 minutes a night.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get these minutes, you're going to get these shots, let him do that because it'll benefit him in the long run. We ain't saying he's going to be his daddy, no, but this time is crucial for him because he's still fragile in basketball, period. He's still fragile.
Yeah.
So, and I told Josiah, they always, every time he plays, every time he does something, everybody is quick to Bronny. I told him, no, we're not going to be a part of that.
Yeah.
We're going to let him be the 55th pick, right?
Right, but that comes, we can't have it both ways, that comes with the territory as well.
But
that's part of it.
As us, though, we going to let him be that.
Well,
right?
you guys are experienced. You're talking about 3 guys that played in the league at a high level and produced in the league at a high level. But I feel you, because your son is not who you were as a basketball player.
Yeah, because my son is the 52nd pick.
And I watched you on the show just say you want him to have the opportunity. And I think it's for all. But one thing I think people get misconstrued about the G League, the original name of it.
Hey, I don't know if you've been peeping, chat, but look, he been throwing like the hints out. They be watching. Hey, these NBA players be watching these podcasts. They be seeing all the shit that they talked about them and shit like that on these podcasts. So, hey, speaking of that, side note, I feel like they be watching not even just the pod. They be watching Twitter, all that. Like, that's why they be fucking up our parlays, man. Fuck these NBA players and all that shit. But no, that's why they be fucking up our parlays and shit. They be watching all these podcasts, all the tweets, all the shit. Like, they be active for real. They just don't say nothing back. You feel me?
It was the D League.
D League, yes.
Which was simply for development.
Supposed to be.
Right. But the G League today.
That's what they told y'all.
Yeah.
That's what they told us.
The G League for today has a much better development criteria to it. And if you look at the draft, we've had pretty much everybody from the 3rd pick in the draft all the way to the last pick in the draft have some time in the G League. Teams are getting, and I represent DeJounte Murray, played a full season in the G League and was the starting point guard in the Western Conference Finals against the Warriors, right? That development. Corey Joseph played in the G League, right? Justin Edwards just got converted in a contract, but he played in the G League. I embrace the G League.
Well,
I tell teams all the time, yes, my guy will go to the G League. I want him to go to the G League, but paid as an NBA player, because there's a difference.
I'm with you. But them going to the G League it's what y'all have as a foundation, as a company, and the work that they didn't put in pre-draft and other things, that when they get to the G League, they have a foundation, because them people not down there developing them kids and getting them ready for the NBA.
Well, it also matters what team you're on.
Absolutely.
Going into the G League, because obviously I think all teams aren't created equal.
Yeah.
Right? We understand that. I think I've said this before. Yeah. The teams that I've been extreme supporters of, just because I think it gives you a little more years.
Absolutely.
Some teams is like going to Granny's house. Granny's house, you're gonna get that development, chores, discipline, you know, you can't sleep till 2 o'clock and not at granny's house. You got to get up at 9. So it gives you those life, you know, characteristics that you need to
be a pro.
Yeah, to be a pro and to be an adult, right? So I think that's important. But you know, again, critique is part of our industry, no matter what your last name is. And again, I like to make it about all the young people, not just one. But again, everybody develop different. And when it clicks, right? When it clicks, it clicks. Sometimes it click in year 1, sometimes it don't click till year 5. But the issue is, in year 5 when it clicks, because we see it all the time, it's like, damn, dude in TBT, he nice. Why he ain't in the pros? Because when he got his opportunity, he wasn't ready. So it just depends on, you need those things to intersect at the right time.
But I believe like them last minutes, like the other night, I feel like that helps him more than the G League as a like,
from a confidence perspective. Yeah, because you starts to be anybody, again, that's why there's no such thing as garbage time, right? When you are at the end of a bench on an NBA team and you get those minutes and you produce in those minutes, whether you're up 30 or down 30, all you want is the validation from your teammates in the locker room. You feel good.
No, so look, chat, on God. So look, just imagine, you don't even got to think about it from Bronny's point of view or from their point. Look, just think about it. Bro, if you was in the NBA right now, whoever you is, bro, brother, you're 6'10", you're 5'10", if you was in the NBA at the end of the bench and they put you in, bro, you still going against NBA players at the end of the day. You might not be going against Steph Curry and LeBron at the end of the game, but bro, you still going against them NBA players. So imagine you come out there in the last 4 minutes, you get somebody 10 or something, like, or you get, you feel me, you get 5 rebounds, or you get 5, like, you feel me, you get, like, what if you just go crazy in them last couple minutes? You like, damn, I'm really like that for real. So just imagine
about that. And now what y'all didn't have and what these young kids today do have is social media, right? You didn't have everybody hiding behind a name on social media making a comment. You know, you might have had to deal with the ESPN shows or the Fox shows, but that was it. Now there's multiple opinions from I don't know how many different people, and you don't know how that affects a young man or a young woman for that matter. But when you do well and you seek that validation, you have to build on those moments. So I do agree with you, Nick, as it pertains to just seeing a 3 go down. You know, now, you know, scoring points, I get all of that. And I, like I say to my guys, you know, we have several guys around the league, and I say to them, when you're a young player, don't sit at the end of the bench. Especially, the only way I'm sitting at the end of the bench is if I'm getting some nourishment. If I'm sitting next to Gil at the end of the bench, and he's showing me why this person should do this and why you shouldn't do that, great. Other than that, I have to be in the action. Because if I'm not getting in the game, then I at least got to pick up something during the game to help me in the event I do get an opportunity.
Yeah, people don't understand the end of the bench, since I was that player. It is a confidence booster, right? The D-League was in and I didn't want to go down there. Because those wasn't NBA players down there, right? Those are developmental players, right? My first bucket against Cleveland, right? Layup, right? That was important to me. You couldn't tell me shit in the locker room because you can't take that away from me. I'm in the history books, 1 layup. I remember we're down damn near 20 against the Hawks, and I was 2 for 10. Got a standing ovation for the effort I gave, right? Cheering my name. It wasn't about, it wasn't about, you know, the performance, it was about the effort, and the crowd appreciated that.
But do you guys know, right, you don't have to go. I don't know if people know that. If you have a guaranteed contract, not a 2-way contract, if you have a guaranteed NBA contract, you don't have to go.
I didn't know that.
You don't have to go.
It's a suggestion.
They're asking you, and you can say, yes, I would allow myself to go. You don't have to go.
But do you think they go now because they get to play? Because, you know, for the most part, we want to play.
Yeah, but you also don't, again, if they have a plan for you, You want to go through with that plan because what people don't understand is the NBA is such a fragile thing. Think about it. You've had guys that's played 20 plus years and never not started. That job has been taken for that long. There's not many jobs there. So when you're asked to do something that's a part of your development, you have to decide what type of employer or employee you want to be. You could be a
compliant?
A compliant.
Yeah, it's facts, chat. So look, I'm gonna stop the video right here, but look, you can check out the rest of it. Like 2 minutes left, but look, they was saying it was facts. I feel like he really still ain't answer if he thought Bronny was ready, but I'm gonna just give my opinion. Look, I think Bronny, he be hooping in the G League. You feel me? I think the minutes, bro. I think late season, maybe next year, he'll really be like, all right, give him 10 to 15 minutes a game, like, cause he hooping, bro. Like, bro, it was a point in time he was averaging like 25 in the G, like he hooping. I'm watching bro do step backs in the NBA, dropping people, so he hooping. You feel me? And kind of like what he said too, just in general, like, you know, people like. A lot of people like come from high school and college, they was scoring and shit too. Like they don't want to be role players, and like he just said, like bro, Chris Paul been starting his whole career damn near. Like you feel me? Like people, some of these point guards be starting their whole career, so it's like you never will take their starting spot. Like Curry, bro, Curry been damn near been starting his whole career, so it's like once them point guards solidify themselves, or certain centers, or just certain positions in general, you got to kind of like you said, play around with who you want to be, like your role. Pat Bev said it on a podcast a while ago. He like shit, you know, y'all probably don't know this. Pat Bev was averaging 40 in high school. Like he like shit. In order for me to stay in the league, I had to be a defender. That's what they want. So you know, a lot of players can't adjust to that. So shit, it is what it is. But the players that can adjust to it, you know, they do it. They make their money. They get to be solid in the league. And then when you do get that call up to be, you know, James Harden, like look at James Harden. He was a role player for a while on that team, but then he get a call up to his own team. Look, he hooping. So, hey, you just wait around for your call up to be the main guy if that ever happens. So, and if it ever happens, hey, you just got to be right. So, but yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, man. If you enjoy these type of reactions, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, leave it down in the comment section, bro. Hey, Beast, react to this, react to that, or I got you. But hey, doing reactions, you still doing the vlogs, you still doing the interviews, we still getting right, you feel me? But hey, it's your boy Beast, we out. Peace.
I know they prayed on my downfall. I already know that. I know they prayed on my downfall. On no 10, bitch, I stood tall. 10 toes, nigga.